Y'all bring back the men. Why me and my friend in the bar last night? We go to the bar to go pay our tabs, and somebody gets up. I slide my way in. I don't want to wait in line. If you here, slide your way in. We pay our tabs, and then some bitch ass boy gonna come up next to us talking about I was here before them. Da, da, da. The bartender was like, "Bro, they're ladies. Relax." And he was like, "I don't give a fuck. I don't know them." Mind you, we're not even getting a drink. He cashing us out. We took 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And he's bitching and complaining. Then really tried to argue with my friend, like, yo, bring back, man. Oh my God, bro. I'm so like, we are in a sorry ass boy epidemic. Like, y'all are so sorry and so, like, I'm just, yeah.
I've been trying to be real calm with this. I ain't had no reason to yell, but I'm gonna be so honest. I have never seen a lazier generation of men in my life. I mean, every generation had their struggles. But this generation of men, of guys, cause it ain't men, it can't be, are lazy. Y'all leave it up to women to do everything. She wanna hear from you, guess what? She gotta call you. She want a little text, a little good morning text, guess what? She gotta do that too. If you want to talk to me, why don't you just call me? If you want to see me, why don't you just say so? When are you going to initiate something for a woman that you claim to like? Because stuff like that make me go up out of here. Then I start to act like I don't care. Then I start to actually not care. What are we doing? When do y'all initiate a date? When do y'all plan a date? When do you say, hey, just be ready? Y'all don't do that no more. What is going on? You're making me lose my mind. Y'all are so lazy.
I have absolutely no desire to talk to or date men. Like, I will like flirt here and there just for fun, just to make sure like I still have it. But like, oh my God, the men that try to approach me and talk to me, and then it's like just some half-ass bullshit. Like, this guy wanted to hang out and he's in town. He moved somewhere else, so he was in town, and he's like, I want to see you. And I'm like, okay, then do what? And he's like, Aki's, if you don't know, it's like this restaurant, and they sell like these really strong margaritas. It's not like a fancy place or anything. It's just like very casual. And then he asked me if I could pick him up. I'm like, what the fuck? Absolutely not. Then I have this other guy who's like, doesn't know how to plan a proper date. And so I'm just like, no, I'm not going anywhere unless you plan a proper date and say, be ready at this time, I'm going to send a car or I'm going to pick you up. We're going to this restaurant at this time on this date. If you can't even do that, you have no business speaking to me, like actually no business. But it's just crazy to me how much I've grown, because I definitely feel like I used to be very, very like, I want to be in love, I want to be in a relationship, I want to be married. And like, I still do have the desire to have a family, but I'm also like, honestly, fuck that. Like, I am so good, just me and my daughter, and like, we have so much fun together. She's well taken care of. Like, I think I would literally be fine. Just, she has all her BS, and that's my family. Like, I don't even think, I don't need a man. I think a lot of us grew up thinking you need to have a man, you need to be married, you need to be a wife. Like, fuck that. No, you don't. You can do whatever you want, you can be whatever you want, and you can do it as a single mom too. And it's just crazy how programmed we are to feel like you need a man. And I think that's why a lot of people, I feel like we do grow up like male-centered, if you will, because that's all we're taught. Like, look at all the Disney movies, look at all the TV shows. Like, it's always about a man and getting a man. And it's like, men are so easy to fucking have. They're so easy. Like, I promise you, it's not that deep. Like, we are the prize, and I feel like we have so much more to offer than just being somebody's wife or being a mom. Like, don't ever let that, like, that doesn't need to be your only identity, if that makes sense. Like, you can still have your own life outside of those titles. But anyways, I just thought I'd share, because like the dating scene is actually horrific, and there's like no men that I'm interested in. And so I just thought I would share that, because I'm sure a lot of us feel the same. But yeah, I just wanted to share. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. Bye.
So I have been single for about 6 months now. I just started putting myself out there, testing the waters a little bit, collecting data. I'm done. I'm literally done. Granted, I was in a long-term relationship, so like I'm rusty. I will say that. I don't know how to like really how to flirt, how to like speak to guys. Like, I'm really learning, but like I'm done. They are so confusing. I don't know how they move, and like they're losery. They're losery. The crop of men right now are losers. Literally last night I was out, and some guy was like looking at me, and I'm like, I've heard that like, making eyes is a way to be like, So this cute guy looking at me, I'm like, okay, like looking at him, like whatever. And then doesn't speak to me, literally walks right past me. I'm like, what? And then literally like 2 hours later, he comes up to me and he was like, I was looking at you. And I'm like, whatever happened to hello? Whatever happened to hi? Like, your way of making a move is by looking at me? I'm literally like, I can't. The bar is in hell. They're seriously, like, is it also just Toronto? I don't know. Or is it everywhere? Are we all doomed? Should I just like pack it in? Because I can't do this anymore.
Can 2026 please be the year that guys go up and talk to women in public again? Like, I know there's guys out there that do this, but not enough. There's not enough, because guys who just sit and stare at you from across the room, they just keep making eye contact with you, and you just make eye contact back and forth. Like, please, just go say hello. Just go say hello. It's really not that hard. If she's making eye contact back with you, like, if you guys are making eye contact back and forth several times, she wants you to come say hello, okay? If you look at a girl, you find her attractive, and you never see her looking at you again, she probably doesn't want to talk to you, okay? Or she has a boyfriend, whatever. But if she keeps making eye contact with you, that is your sign to go up and say hello. And it is so much more attractive when a guy takes initiative. It shows so much confidence. So what? You shoot your shot and you miss? You're gonna miss regardless if you don't go say hello. It's so silly to me. This happens all the time. And twice in the past week, I've had scenarios like this, totally opposites. Last Saturday, me and this guy, he sat across from me at this restaurant we were at, and we made eye contact a few times. I get up, we go to the bathroom, we're about to leave. We're washing our hands outside the bathroom. He comes over, says hello, we talk, blah, 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 whatever. I'm like, thank you. Like, thank you for coming to make a move and say hello. This morning, I was at the gym, and this guy, one of my guy friends at the gym, texts us, and he's like, you guys have an admirer? And I was like, what? And he's like, this guy, he's like, will you please talk to them for me, like, see if, like, whatever. And he's like, no, these girls are cool. Like, they don't want some punk guy who's not gonna come say hello. I'm like, thank you. Like, no, girls don't want a guy who's not gonna take initiative. Like, girls want guys who are confident. So even if you aren't confident, you should shoot your shot regardless, because you're gonna look so much better and have so much better of a chance if you just shoot your shot.
Can someone tell me, like, the science behind guys texting you first and, like, you know, really getting into it, and then they're like, we're gonna hang out, like, let's do this, like, let's go to the movies, let's go eat, like, and then day comes and it's crickets. Oh, I have work, I'm busy, oh fuck, I'm busy. Why did you say that then? And it's not even the fact that, like, oh my god, I really, really wanted to hang out with you, but it's the fact as to why do you do that? Like, why do they do that? If you don't want to hang out with someone, don't say it. I'm just so confused. It doesn't make any sense to me to make plans and then you don't want to hang out. And this has happened, like, multiple times. This is a certain type of guy that, like, is just a keyboard warrior. He's just a keyboard warrior. Like, you will never see him in person, but he will stay in your DMs, stay in your likes, but he will never see you in person.
Where do the boys go, or should I say men, who are between 30 and 38, who are single? What do you guys do? Like, do you go for dinner? Do you stay home? Do you babysit your friends' kids? Or do you go to, like, burger night? Do you go to steakhouses? Or do you, like, play video games? Are you traveling on the weekends, going to the beach? Are you doing, like, a martini and a steak on the weekend, or are you cheap? Saturday night, are you in your house or out of the house? I'm just doing a case study for the men who are 30 to 38 years old and do not have a significant other. Are you gay? Are you in a basketball league, or are you teaching Little League? Do you even know what matcha is? And if you do, like, are you getting them? Where do you go on the weekends? What do you do at night? I'm asking for a large population of women who have a lot to offer, including breasts.
I had a video go viral and I asked people, why do men not approach women anymore? What happened to those days when men used to approach women? A lot of men in the comments were saying that they felt like women have unrealistic expectations. They don't want regular men, that they only want people they see on TikTok, online, people who are 6 foot and above, that they just are not wanting what's out there. And you want to know what's so crazy? I started this matchmaking service where I matchmake Muslims together for free. And in this platform, people can say what type of partner they want. And let me tell you something right now. These people on the app are serious, they're intentional, and every response that I have seen has never mentioned someone's height. It doesn't even mention looks. All people are saying is, I want a man who loves the law, someone who has goals, who has aspirations, who is a hard worker. No one said, I want a rich prince. I want someone who's 6 foot and above. Nobody has said that. Nobody has said that. And I've said this before, that people are getting their information from TikTok. We need to get off of social media and stop using this as our Google, because everybody that I'm meeting, everyone I'm seeing, all these accounts, nobody wants all these unrealistic expectations. Everyone's expectations are very realistic. So all the men that felt like they couldn't get a wife because women had unrealistic expectations, what's the excuse? Here's the link. What's the excuse now?
Guys, I just went out with my brother and our 2 guy friends, and I was the only girl. And honestly, for like the first time ever, I kind of witnessed like the negative energy and like the nastiness of like certain girls, which is weird because I'm not like that. Like, if a guy approaches you, first of all, we need to respect the fact and like understand like how hard it is to approach women, how much it takes to actually approach someone. Like, it takes a lot of balls. And whenever a guy has approached me, even if I'm not interested, I always like show up with kindness, because first of all, that took balls, and second of all, like, it all depends on how you approach me, right? And like your attitude and your energy. And I just feel like I really saw a lot of girls really just be nasty straight up. I had some girl who was actually pretty, but her personality was whack, because she was over here like, I don't have a name. We don't have a name. Like, ew, that's so that just gave me the ick. That's nasty personality. Like, you can be pretty, but if your personality is like that, automatic no. That was so weird. I literally witnessed that, and I was like, ain't no way you're being like, I don't have a name. I don't have a name. Like, be nice. Be nice, okay? Sometimes guys just want to compliment you and tell you that you look good and walk away. Like, it's never that deep. It's never that creepy. Like let a guy talk to you for a minute and hear them out. Like, I've always just been respectful of being like, I'm not interested, but really appreciate it. And that's it. Like, don't ever be that girl. If you see this, you were something else. Also, this was at Yucca Bar, so if you see this, yeah, that was not cute of you. Bye.
I have a genuine question. If you're a woman in her 30s, what do you mean men are not taking you on dates? Like, actually, also ignore my deodorant. I'm gonna clean it, okay? I was like spraying it. But like, men have your phone number who don't take you on dates, like, genuinely. I don't understand that. When I meet a man in person, he's like, I want to take you out. Perfect, here's my Instagram. He goes, I don't have Instagram. Excellent, here's my email. If he's dead ass serious about taking you on a date and not just trying to sleep with you, he will email you. And then you go to the date, and if you like him, you give him your phone number. Like, that's based on your own discretion. But like, what are you actually talking about? Like, I don't understand that. Like, women are like, wait, how do you get a man to take you on a date? What the fuck?
I feel so sorry for Gen Z women. Hear me out. The other day, I was at a therapy appointment, and the girl who was treating me, she's about 25 years old woman, let's say, and she said to me, you know, the dating scene right now is so challenging because chivalry is dead. She's like, the guys are so cheap. She's like, no one pays for your dates. No one opens doors for you. And I felt so bad for her, because as a 37-year-old millennial, I do feel like during my dating time, guys were men. Let's say that, okay? Like, when they took you out on a date, they paid for you. They opened doors for you. I'm married to a man who is very much the man in our relationship, and I get to be the woman. I get to be wined and dined with him. Whereas I find women nowadays are dealing with boys. Like, they don't want to drive to pick you up. They don't want to pay for your dinner. And I just felt so sorry for her, because I do think, yes, equality is great. Pro-feminism, yes, all of that. But you still want to be treated like a lady. Am I right? You still want to be told you're pretty. You still want a man to open the door for you, buy you flowers, take you for a nice meal, buy you a gift. That doesn't make you a gold digger. It's just kind of the way things were done for so many years, decades, centuries even. And so I feel like Gen Z women are really getting such a sad little pot of men handed to them, because they're not really treating the girls like women. They're not really allowing them to be feminine and being taken cared of, if that makes sense. So yeah, that story just put things in perspective for me. I was like, wow, I'm really happy that I'm a millennial and I don't have to deal with the dating scene now.
My friend's been dating a guy for 4 weeks, and today he said, do you want to go 50-50? A good friend had just rang me. She was meant to be going on a dinner date. I said, why haven't you gone? Well, you know, he said it's 4 weeks of dating, and we're going to go 50-50 now. Because he hasn't got the cookie, because he hasn't got the prize, now he's asking her for 50-50. Babe, it's only been 4 weeks. You're only just getting to know the girl. You're in the beginning stages. Like, no, sir, of course she's not going 50-50. I told her, well done, I'm coming around right now. I'm going to order us the Chinese. We're going to have a girly night. Because as women, if the guy is not bringing anything, what is the point? We might as well just stand on our own 2 feet, have no one disturbing our peace, because that's all they do. All the men do is disturb your peace, be honest.
The worst part is that she actually liked him, and now he has gone and ruined everything. He's ruined it.
This generation of dating is the reason that I don't want to date, because they all want one thing and it's draining and tiring, because I am not into all of that. So what I value is connection, and I just feel like I'm never going to be able to date and experience what I had with my ex. That is just how I truly feel. Let me know where you girls are finding the ones that
dating in your 30s is wild, right? If you know, you know. But I do have a question for the males out there, and also the women, if you agree and you're a little bit confused as well, like, let us know what your thoughts are on this. But if you're on the apps, men, why are you then selecting the option to say figuring out my dating goals? Like, what do you mean? What is this, and why are you selecting that? Because look, in my opinion, if you're on the dating apps, aren't you ready to date and find your person? Like, what are you doing selecting this, and what does it mean? Because if I am on the apps, which I'm not right now, but if I am, and your profile says figuring out my dating goals, you're an immediate swipe left. But I'm open to knowing why you select this and what it actually means. So guys and girls, comment below and tell me your thoughts.
Did you guys know that 44% of Gen Z men have never approached a woman in public? Which is crazy, but also makes sense if you haven't been living under a rock. So if you're a man, a Gen Z, or whoever, and you don't know how to approach a woman in public, this is for you. Don't know why it gets so complicated so quick, guys. Just keep it simple. It doesn't even have to be like this special thing unless you have like a genuine compliment you want to give her. If it doesn't seem like she's doing something like crazy important, just go up to her and be like, hey, my name is blah, blah, blah. I saw you. I think you're beautiful, and I would love to get to know you more, or here's my number. If she's immediately like standoffish, rude, or says she has a boyfriend, just say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry for interrupting you. I hope you have a great day. And guess what? If a woman is mean to you right off the bat when you give her a genuine compliment, you don't want to be with her anyways. And two, I think the key in all this is we are going to be pretty guarded from the get-go, though, to try to suss out the situation. But you can like read her and see that she has a positive response. I think you have the green light. And like the key in all of it is keep the convo super short, especially if she's with other people. And then like don't linger, because then that's just like creepy. That's creepy if anyone lingers. If a girl is lingering by you and you're like, why are you in my space? I don't know what it is, but recently I've kind of just had this like fuck it mindset with like dating and meeting people, and that's why I'm on dating apps like Cuffed and meeting new people, because it's just fun. A lot of people have a lot of opinions about this topic, but this is just mine. So yeah.
So something that still upsets me to this day is the fact that women got together as a collective and decided to demonize men finding us attractive. Like, what was really wrong with being catcalled? Like, it's one thing for a man to be disrespectful, and it's another for a man to find you attractive and verbalize it. It's just like, we know we like when men find us attractive. So why did we make it so that they no longer want to do that? Because they're worried if we're going to get offended. Why? Why would we do that? Sometimes I just want to I mean, it already took kahunas to ask a woman for a number. Now the niggas are scared. They scared. They don't want to offend you. But I ain't even gonna hold you. I like a nigga come grab me. Shit. Don't grab my ass, grab my arm, but grab me. Tell me I'm fine. Let me know. I thought we all, as a collective, appreciated the crackheads at the gas station. I thought we liked that shit.
I just opened the door to my apartment and there was a man like a couple feet behind me. So I held the door open with my hands full of packages, mind you. And instead of grabbing the door and taking over and being like, go ahead, girl, thanks, he walks through the door and goes, thank you. I'm sorry. Are you a little lady? You're a 6'5" man. And you're gonna shuffle on in and walk through the door and be like, thank you. That's crazy. Hold the door open for me and let me walk through. That's your job. Like, chivalry is dead. That was so actually mind-blowing. Like, thank you. You're not fucking welcome.
Men used to go to war and build things, and now they race you to get a seat first on the subway.
Okay, not to be a dead horse, but we are in a sassy man apocalypse. I just came from getting a burrito, and me and this guy were at the register at the exact same time. And I go to pay, and the lady's like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't take credit card. So I'm fumbling through my wallet to pay with cash. And so I have the money sprawled out on the counter, and the guy next to me, who is objectively handsome, he appears to be maybe in his mid-30s, and he goes, oh, so you're gonna pay for my food with all that cash? I look at him and I don't say anything. So then my food gets ready and I go to my car, and his food gets ready at the exact same time. So I'm walking to my car. This man has the audacity to follow me to my car and be like, oh, so can I get your number? What impression did you think you made on me? Your first impression to me was you asking me for money. How, in what world is that flirtatious or attractive? And I don't think that's an in. Maybe for some women, like, that's attractive. He probably is relying on his looks to get away with that being flirtatious. But not only was it not flirtatious to me, it turned me off. Like, your first impression is asking a woman for money. And what world is that attractive? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't give out my number to strangers. Can I get your Instagram? I don't give out my Instagram to strangers. And then we're just having this back and forth and I leave. But I'm like, does that actually work?
Okay, I have a question for the single men in New York City, aged like 29 to 34. Where are you on Saturday nights? Me and my single girlfriends, we're looking for you. Okay, we're looking for you. We really are. But we seem to only be able to encounter 23 to 25-year-olds. Let me know. Where are you guys going out? Are you guys going out? Are you more of a Friday night crowd? Not Saturday. Are you day drinking? We have been looking in the Lower East Side, the East Village, Soho, the West Village, Nolita, Bowery. I have searched far and wide. Where are you guys hiding? Where are you?
Not me truly believing that I was being like sexy and mysterious at a singles event, only for a guy to approach me and ask, are you okay, with genuine concern. And then I panicked because I was like, something about my face must imply that I'm not okay. So I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm just looking for my roommate. So then he was like, what does your roommate look like? And then he tracked down my roommate and delivered me to him as if I was a lost child at a grocery store. And then he just walked away. Like, he wasn't there to be in love with me. He was just there to make sure that I got home okay. And I did, so thank you.
Australian men are terrible at flirting on dating apps. Terrible. They don't know when to ask questions, how to move the conversation forward. They don't know the appropriate time to ask you out. It's bad. It's really bad. I feel like my chat on dating apps is good. I'm always responding, ask a question, respond, ask a question. You know, I'm having a conversation, and if the conversation lasts more than 5 days, I lose interest, you know? Like, ask me out by day 5. Australians, though, it's a whole different culture. Please explain it to me. Should I be, like, following them on Instagram? I hate that. I don't want to do that. Like, what do I do?
It's literally crazy that women have created an entire multi-million-dollar industry on the way they want to be yearned for, and men still can't figure it out. We have thousands, hundreds of thousands of romance novels, all written with almost the same story outline of how a woman wants to be yearned for, yet men still can't figure it out. Men still can't figure it out. We have the whole entire Bridgerton franchise For them, it's like a wiki how of how to yearn for a woman, and they still can't fucking figure it out. Oh my God.
I saw on Instagram that said that men have lost the art of yearning. Like, no one yearns anymore. And I thought it was so funny and kind of true, honestly, because we live in such a world of convenience with dating apps, with the way that technology is so integrated in our life and our lifestyles, that like we don't have to really work for shit anymore. Even using AI and ChatGPT in my job, I'm like, okay, when was the last time I actually used a brain cell to think about something critically? So that's whatever, I digress, but my point is like, yeah, I guess we live in a world of convenience, and when it comes to dating and relationships, we're so quick to just like, whoop, on to the next. Nobody be yearning for anyone anymore.
When a girl says she wants a guy to yearn for her, that's for the pretty guys, the cute niggas. Yearning is not for the ugly niggas. That's called harassment. You keep begging and pleading and, I just need you, and just salivating at the mouth and shit. That's harassment. When you're cute, that's yearning. That's, working for it. That's being passionate. Sorry, everybody don't get the same terminology. Motherfuckers that's, facially challenging shit, sometimes it don't hit the same. It just be like, oh my God, like, what do you see in me that you seem to resonate with? Like, am I ugly? Like, it starts scaring me. You want me so bad. And it's like, I don't even see myself like that with you, but you see something. So it's like, is it me? Am I the problem? Am I the issue? Am I the drama? So that's the difference. When you cute and you know you cute, you know you fucking cute, that's called yearning. That's what I want. Come with the cute shit. When you ugly, no, you don't gotta yearn for me. Once I say I'm okay, that's it. You don't gotta keep on, making songs and this and that and the third, because, I'm not easy, but bitch, I be going. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but like, if I ain't going, you just not that him. You just not him.
Can we please bring back men offering to buy you a drink at a bar? Like, as a grown man, why are you sitting here talking to me for 5-6 minutes and you have not said like, oh hey, what are you drinking, or sent a drink over? Like, it's common sense, common knowledge.
Like, what is going on with men? Like, men don't put money to the side to take girls. Single men don't put money to the side for girls no more. You gotta charge that shit to the fucking game.
I came to the conclusion that the reason why men don't want me is because I am simply funnier than them. They can't comprehend that a woman is beautiful and funny at the same time. Baby, it's me.
Give an ugly man a chance. Give a man that's not your type a chance. I did. Still a cheating, dishonest loser. And all while looking like a ball sack. It was great.
Dude, men are so boring. Oh my God. I swear, all they do is work. They want to talk about work and they expect you to be interested. And then they also talk about their childhood trauma and they want you to be their therapist. Instead, I went on, I swear, I was like, oh my God, that must have been hard for you. And how did that make you feel? I don't want to be heartless, but I swear I don't give a Mind you, this was the second day my cherries were out. So shouldn't we be flirting and having a good time and just relaxing? Like, dates are optional. Nobody's forcing anybody to go on a date. It's optional. It's supposed to be fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know that this can't be it. This can't be it.
Yesterday, I found myself in an unfortunate circumstance where it was just me versus two straight red-pilled men, and they felt comfortable enough to tell me what they're looking for in a woman, so I thought I would pass the message along. Number one, must be between 110 and 115 pounds. I heard this, I was like, so you like kids? Like I don't think they understand how small that is, and they were like, yeah, no, like I don't do mid, like it has to be 110 to 115 pounds. Specifically harped on the fact that they were very into Wasians, and I was like, okay, what's with the Wasian fetish? And they were like, because they kind of look like Latina. And I was like, okay, well then why wouldn't you go for Latina? And they said, because we don't want to handle all that. I'm sick to my stomach. They said they specifically liked brown hair, and when I brought up that the past girl that they were with had like blonde hair, they were like, yeah, but she has brown roots. Like they can have brown roots. We like the brown roots coming out. Why do these men know about roots? No, this is not The Housemaid. The words tight waist, large butt thrown around too much. Tans easy, natural freckles, and like, they said like blue eyes or something. Also going back to the race thing, unfortunately, they were saying like they like white girls, but with like a hint of something. What? Okay. I hate men.
This one is for the men. I'm gonna come a little closer because most men don't hear this. Men, I see y'all moving silently. What's up with that? Y'all have started moving in this like silenced discipline. And I think it looks really great on you. It actually makes you more intriguing. A woman like me sees a man who is just grinding, locked in, focused, not letting the distractions of the world get in the way. And it makes you so intriguing. And it's almost like a groundedness. I just want to say, keep doing that. The right people will be in your life. The right people will show up for you. The right woman will show up for you. I'm rooting for you, and I'm definitely advocating for you. Have a great day.
So, can we talk about how attractive it is to find a man that knows how to be alone? If you've ever talked to a man and dated or whatever's talked to a man and you ask them how long has it been since you've been in a relationship, and they can say, well, it's been a couple months or it's been a year or whatever. It is so attractive to hear that a man knows how to love his own company, knows how to take care of himself, knows how to feed himself, knows how to pay his own bills, knows how to entertain himself without another female and without having another woman repair or try to heal the broken wounds from his prior relationship. It's just so sexy and so attractive when a man knows how to be alone. It's just, I don't know. Ladies, if you're on here, tell me that that is not a flex, because it is. When I know that a man knows how to be in his own company and enjoy his own space, it's the biggest flex ever. It's so attractive. It's just like, geez, that's a man. Just saying.